Said you don't got time to waste, but I hope maybe that your mind can change it. Private jet gon' fly away. Said you got taste for the finer days, yeah. Thinking you can be my summer secret. Summer secret, surface level won't get underneath it. Underneath the short turn, just 100 meters. 100 meters, shoot my shot, you my buzzer beater. Buzzer beater, ayy, yeah. C to the O to the double N-O-R. Spell it right, baby, yeah, this price going so far. Tired of flying coach and you tired of being co-star. Stick with me and we can be Bergman and Bogart. Feeling like Drake in 09, yes, I'm so far gone in the pond, getting small, I'm a whole shark. Poison in the pan, when I spit it, it's a blow dart. Said you got drive, what's a rocket to a go-kart? Oh, yeah, you got the moves, let me tell you where we about to go. Take it to the moon, ain't nobody ever gotta know. It's just me and you, we can really do this on our own. Let's just keep it moving, ay. Oh, look, now you tryna tell me this timing is not right yet. Acting like if we was on apps and you might swipe left. Really, you just don't want this to be another side quest. Well, let me remind you, said you don't got time to waste, but I hope maybe that your mind can change it. Private jet gon' fly away. Said you got taste for the finer days, yeah. Thinking you can be my summer secret. Summer secret, surface level won't get underneath it. Underneath the short turn, just 100 meters. 100 meters, shoot my shot, you my buzzer beater. Buzzer beater, yeah. Nothing like a summer in Chicago up on Michigan Ave. You took my heart for the summer, ain't no giving it back. There's a part of me that's hoping maybe this would've crashed, so I could have a good excuse to just leave this in the past. Cause I'm too scared, maybe we getting in too deep. Lifetime spent up inside of these 2 weeks. Top of the world, you took me to new peaks. When I'm not with you lately, I notice I lose sleep. So, whoa, let's redefine the terms of this agreement. Cause this could be more than just some flirting on the weekend. This perfect little secret is hurting just to keep in. And not saying that it's something certain I would regret. Italy for spring, Toronto for the fall. Winters in Japan, yeah, we can have it all. Look, seasons change, but we don't have to. That's why I asked you, yeah, I know. You said you don't got time to waste, but I hope maybe that your mind can change it. Private jet gon' fly away. Said you got taste for the finer days, yeah. Don't want you to be my summer secret. Summer secret, surface level, let's get underneath it. Let's get underneath it. Long term, not 100 meters. No, it's 100 meters, shoot my shot, you my buzzer beater. Buzzer beater. Flow kinda slide like lemonade, smooth on the throat, on the go like Billy Gates. I knock it out the park like Ruth Babe, truth in the boost, on guarantee home plate. Big racks, only thing that I run to. Now they wanna watch hard step like 1, 2. Duplicate this, ain't what they gonna do. Oh, you made a new song, cut you with the undo. Think he better as an artist, as a rapper, so I had a shit on him. I recorded on the crap, but it ain't a competition. I'm just looking for some likes to take a dip in the pool and get top right after I'm alive and I'm coolin' and the rest don't matter. But I need my stripes, can't hold like a bladder, won't pause my climb to the top of the ladder. Put bling on my finger, need a ring like Saturn. Now, man, I don't know what you heard like Catter. Could you keep your lips zipped? If it ain't your battle, if it ain't your problem, better mind your business. From her rapping, they're like, who is this? Eyeglass got a real clear vision. I'm apt to the ER clinic. She like, sir, how you doing today? I said, doctor, not good, I'm the sickest. Worried the rap game is turned into gimmicks. Bet they can't spell half the words that they spitting. I just be sipping on tea in my room. I can't help for the shit, guess I take out their linen. Flex for the gram, but you driving a Civic. I got a Honda, so don't get offended. Baby, don't lie to yourself because we not affected by whether you bought it or rented. Bitch, my flow kinda slide like lemonade, smooth on the throat, on the go like Billy Gates. I knock it out the park like Ruth Babe, truth in the boost, so I'm guaranteed home plate. Big racks, only thing that I run to. Now they wanna watch hard step like 1, 2. Duplicate this, ain't what they gonna do. Oh, you made a new song, cut you with the undo.
I have an announcement that I would like to make. There is a gorgeous woman on my bed.
I know what I like, baby, I like you. Miss American Pie with the high IQ. Oh my, I do. Just fly right through. We'll get high as a kite in the afternoon. Cause I know what I like. Miss American Pie. Miss American Pie. Yeah, I know your reputation. They say you always flaking. You pick some bad guys and tell yourself that you can change them.
What's wrong with the O's, Joe? Seriously, what the heck is wrong with the Orioles? Ugh. I don't know if I was this frustrated in many seasons with the Bills. Because, like, back when they sucked, it was like, once a week I can deal with the loss. You know, they win 7, 8 games a year. It was fun. Now, the O's are like watching every night. They suck, and then they try to pretend they're good. That game was so frustrating because we turned it off. My kids got into Pokemon Go yesterday, and so they've been wanting us to drive them around. So we went ahead and you can guess in box 1 too, Zach. You don't have to be in it to guess 101. So if you're just watching, even if you're not in the break, always guess the 101. If you hit it, it's a $20 credit. 1 guess per person, only 1 winner per box. But you can guess that for box 1, and then when we do box 2, I'll say get 101 guesses in. So I'm just going to count Trout 101 for box 1, okay, since no one guessed it. You can re-guess it when I do box 2. So you'll see at the bottom of the screen, it'll say round 1 right now. Then I'll switch your list and do round 2. But so anyhow, so we turned the game off when it was 9-4. Dude, how about a home run fest? O'Neal 2, Pete Crow Armstrong 2. There was 5 or 6 homers by the Cubs, 4 or 5 on the O's. Just Kobe Mayo hit 1. Someone else hit 1 too. But yeah, they just suck. It was like fun at the end of the game. We were just listening to it. We took our kids out to do Pokemon Go and we started listening to it. That's why I was telling you guys. And it was fun watching them chase around, listening to the game. It got exciting. But dude, Gunnar at this point, he can't do anything right. Like, he had 2 great hits tonight that he got robbed on. One where their shortstop was just playing right behind second base where he hit it. It was just well played on the defensive side. And then I didn't get to see the last one when we were making a rally and Holiday was on second. But it sounded like he had a freaking insane hit that was just robbed. I didn't get to see it. Yeah, Alonzo and Mayo were the other ones. All right, guys, here we go. I'm taking a shot because it's release day for Topps Finest. We got some hobby. I do got some megas that we're going to post. I'm going to use those for randoms tomorrow. But you guys crushed the PYT on this. So I'm going to try to do all 6 boxes that I have as a PYT to stay true to it. I don't see that being a problem. So the teams are there's enough cheap teams that I think we can, fill it and see. But let's see how it goes. I've heard the megas are awesome in this. So I'm excited to mix that with some stuff. But we'll see. Cheers to you guys. Got some Graystown. I was hoping Kellington was in here because I got some Graystown bourbon in port wine barrels. So here we go. Cheers. So we're going to roll dice. 1, 2, 3 to the left. 4, 5, 6 to the right. We're going to do 2 rolls. This is just left to right. We got the 4 to the right. So then 1, 2 is the top right, 3, 4 is the middle right, 5, 6 is the bottom right. It is a 1 top right. Here we go. This is our box. Who do they play on? Oh, is that the drone fireworks game? I think there's a good giveaway for that too. The hat. All right, let me turn the recording on. All right, good luck to everybody. I gotta say, I know we're breaking baseball, but I am officially. I held it off as long as I could. I'm officially in preseason football mode. I am listening to podcasts. I've been listening to podcasts. I have done a couple drafts. I'm in a few slow drafts right now. We've thought about going that. Are you trying to get the bucket hat? Isn't it it's not the bucket hat? I thought it was the bucket hat for that. Bryce Harper. Good looking card. Apparently there's been 4 confirmed for the home run derby. Caglione, Ben Rice. There's 2 more. And then, Junior Caminero. And then one other person. But I heard Schwarber and Harper both probably entering. Jacob Wilson. Chase DeLauter. Oh, we got our hit here. One of them. Justin Crawford. There's a Mike Trout out of 275. Let me get kind of organized here. Mike Trout out of 275. Not a 101, but a nice one for the Angels. Marcus Raymond. How's everyone doing tonight, by the way? Everyone survived the 4th of July. We're moving on. JJ Weatherholt with arrivals. Manny Machado. Trey Turner with some sort of parallel there. Byron Buxton. There's that Chase DeLauter. And our auto is going to be Robert Hassel III going out to the Nationals, correct? Nationals out of 75. That is going to be Marcus Raymond on that. Marcus starting hot. That I did not know that, Joe. I've debated going. I think tickets for that are going to be a little pricey. They've been advertising it for a while. Well, Chris, I'm glad you got your little visit in the day. Hopefully that gives you a little peace of mind or some answers. But how many hours of sleep are you going to get tonight? Ooh, there's something in the back here. Cal Raleigh. Rafael Devers out of 99. Let me get this out of the way. Get a little situated here. Rafael Devers out of 99 for the Giants, going out to Rob Scandal. Product is very nice. I'm going to look at tickets tonight. It would be just I would love to meet up with you. And there he is, Ohtani. That's not a gold vinyl on the back, is it? This is card 150. So he has 4 base cards, 50, 150, 250, and 350. I saw one of them was pulled as a 101. I was talking to Doug about it. But I think that there's a Benj, Nolan McLean. This is some sort of parallel. I'm wondering, and maybe you guys can answer this. Gibson Finest Timelines. I thought it was numbered, but it's not. Is it the higher they go, the more rare or more sought after they are? Kind of like in Select, where if it's premier level. Huh! Can you imagine that, Chris? It might have been worth the flight out there, to be honest. We're still on box 1 if you're hopping in. Feel free to get, ooh, another nice one in the back. Let's go ahead and flip Weisenhunt. Carson Williams with the parallel there on numbered. And there's a Murakami rookie and a Brady House rookie. Let's go ahead and get some of these top loaded. Murakami for the White Sox going out to John Carter Hennessy. So yeah, my question was, Corey, are the higher ones rare, like the higher numbers? Because he has 4 base cards. So what would be the best base card? The 50, 150, 250, or 350? All right, higher numbers are more rare. I just saw it, Joe. A lot of stuff in this. I like the setup. There's a Cow, Corey Seager, Bobby Witt, Justin Crawford out of 25 for the Phils, and there's a Caglione World's Finest. Justin Crawford out of 25, Philadelphia Phillies. John Vincenzo, which I think that was him that hit the Bobby Witt the other day and said it was his first Witt auto. He's a big fan, excited for that. So glad we could get you one. Super rare would be the high. All right. I mean, stretch that product, which it is what it is, man. I guess they got to. So the hottest news today, and I'm sure a lot of you saw, I got it from a few people, was Topps announced it on Friday. They're going to put out the Update Basketball, Topps Update Basketball Megas. They're going to be cutting the seals on them. And I hate that they say they're like removing the seals. They're just not going to put seals on them. I can't imagine that over the course of how many boxes they're going to produce of that saving on that, again, although maybe nominal per unit base to not seal it, I think the line, it costs money all the way around. There's a Colson Montgomery. Hey, Jack Winkler is going to be our second auto, and of course, got me a Marlin. Marlin's always hitting. There you go, JCH. So I think they're going to save money that route. Plus, I do like the thought behind it. All right, so F.U. Pete Crow Armstrong, McLean, Corbin Carroll. There's a Sal Stewart and a nice Paul Skeens. This is not numbered, but a very nice Paul Skeens and a Chase Burns. While I top load this, I'll continue with my thought. Okay, so they only have short prints on the higher numbers. Okay, cool. It's good to know. Thank you for that. Hopefully we can see it and pull one. So I think they're going to save some money that way. I also think it looks noble on their side in a way, like, hey, we want the collectors to have this. My thought is if you're going to do it, then make it at an accessible price. They have jacked their prices up. And also, if you're going to do it for that, how about do a round for the hobby? Now, so let me ask you guys this. I'm going to put this in a poll because I'm actually very interested in this. This is something I talked about a little bit. I'm going to put it up in a little poll here. If we got product direct from Topps without the seal, this would be from their website. I don't have access to it. Would you be willing to still have it in a break? Break it. The question was too long. All right. So you'd have to try. Like, look, it's going to be one of those things. They're only going to do it on their hottest products. I don't think, I think we've developed enough rapport in this group where, and I would announce that, hey, this product is the seal has been broken. So I don't know, I do retail that way because I don't think it's worth it. But if I could get hobby boxes, it is all about trust. And I think that you guys, I genuinely believe that you guys trust me. But I want to know, honestly, I don't see who answers what. So you can answer honestly. It's not going to show me who picked. Trust me, I'm sure people would like that when we pick Jazz out of 25. That's our second card out of 25 going to the Yanks, Jeff. Yes, I would agree. And again, there's other breakers that are honest out there. I mean, that's why you see me. I love Jason. I trust him. We are purists in the hobby in the sense of I would never, ever want to lose that. That integrity is such an important aspect. There's a nice Dylan Cruz and a Bryce Matthews. Not a rookie, but a nice parallel there. And again, we're going to stay live for the second round of this, so don't go anywhere, even if you're not in it, unless you have something to do or you're in another break or something. Please hang out. I enjoy the chat. We have one more pack to go in round one. We're going to do a full recap. So my other thing with it was, lower the price then, or do it for hobby. I saw a lot of the same feedback too when I started reading comments, and I really do want to read some of it. Christian Moore, Sal Stewart, was someone's like, well then, there's a nice Weatherholt refractor. If you care about the hobby so much, make it lower the price for those then. Sasaki, Juan Carlo, Clayton Kershaw, Connor Griffin rookie. This is the 268. This is the rare Byron Buxton and a Bryce Turang. Nice Byron Buxton there. Corey Kelly with a nice PC card. So for one box, not bad at all. A lot of content, a lot of numbered stuff. We're going to go through it all here. And it looks to me like, I'm going to look at the pool, but see it's 100%. That's what I said. I said, I think my guys trust me enough. I genuinely believe that. I would hope so. And you know what I would say? If you're not comfortable with it, just don't get in that one, which I totally get. It doesn't mean the product's cheaper. It doesn't mean that. It would just mean we could probably get it. I do think, this is my honest opinion, I do think it will, if they would do that, right? And I'm going to get to a point on this here. I forgot that I had talked to someone about this. I do believe it would lower the secondary increase in pricing, right? So I think that it would stay closer to the original cost. Connor Griffin, Byron Buxton parallel there. J.J. Weatherholt rookie refractor, Colson Montgomery, Sal Stewart Arrivals refractor, Paul Skeens with that, what's the name of that refractor? That is an uncommon, by the way, second tier. Caglione, Carson Williams with the common, Murakami, that is an uncommon, so that's tier 2. Nolan McLean, this is not numbered, this is a common, but some sort of parallel for the Mets. Otani with the uncommon, so second tier. Weatherholt, and Trey Turner with the common. Did we get 2 of these Weatherholts? No, Sal Stewart was the other one. And then our numbered stuff was, we had Rafael Devers out of 99 for the Giants. Mike Trout out of 275. That is a common. This was also a common. And we had the Jazz for the Yanks out of 25. That is an uncommon out of 181. Justin Crawford out of 25. Common. And then our autos were Jack Winkler for the Marlins, and that's a rookie. But then a Robert Hassel out of 75 going to the Nats. Those don't say common or uncommon on those. Those are just, I guess they do the autos differently. So someone said there's talks that possibly, Topps is going to only give sealed product to their breakers and their stores, and that whatever they sell online, this is why they're experimenting with it. Whatever they sell online is going to have the seal broke. That could be interesting. That would definitely keep price on the secondary market down. But I believe breaks on those pages, on the pages with people that they have, they would be extremely expensive. And, I kind of, in a way, I get it. There's a lot of people paying a lot of money. I want to see the poll here. 7 votes. Feel free to vote, guys. I can't see who votes what. Let me make sure I'm not lying to you on that. Yeah, I can't see who votes what. So I appreciate the honesty on it because I want to know. Yeah, there's people that pay $250,000 to have an account, and that's what they're paying for. They also have to take second wave stuff, second tier stuff, and a lot of times, like with Topps Chrome Football, that hurt a lot of those stores, especially the ones that were honest and did it right. And this is why I think Topps isn't necessarily encouraging it the right way, because some of those guys were like, hey, I'm not going to price gouge. And then they got second tier and they lost their ass on it. Because you have to take it. You can technically say no. We're going to start round 2, guys, just for those of you that are in here for round 2. The list should be changing if it hasn't already. Round 2 is at the bottom. We're going to do a dice roll here quick. I'm going to continue the conversation, but I'm going to do the dice roll first. 1, 2, 3 to the left, 4, 5, 6 to the right. It is a 1 to the left. 1, 2 is the top left, 3, 4 middle, 5, 6 bottom. Middle left. So, it's just going to be, I think it'd be one of those interesting things where it's like, hey, how important is sealed product? How much do I trust my guy? Like Whatnot guys that can't have sealed, or if they buy sealed, they're going to have to pay an absolute insane premium for it. So I don't know. Give me some comments, guys. What do you think of it? I want to hear from you. Do you like it? Do you like that they're cutting the seals if it means that you have more access? How many of you guys are going to go now try to get some update basketball? Right? How many of you guys are going to go get it because now, hey, I have a chance? Because I think they're right. A lot of people are buying it for resale. And I very well could be biased. But I don't think breakers should necessarily be included in that if they're breaking it. And the idea of, they're upselling. Yes, there's always an increase in price when a breaker does it. Shipping's going up again on Friday. Shipping is going up again. For the 4th time in 2 years. Nolan McLean. So there's Zach Maxwell. So there is constant increase in prices and materials, like online fees. And if you do it right and you pay your taxes and everything, which obviously we do goods and services, everything's reportable. That all has to be factored in. Reds, is that going out? John Carter Hennessy, are we on the new list? Yep, there you go. Starting out this box the same way you started the last one. Chase Burns, Brent Rooker for the A's going out to Crescent Bryan. But yeah, do you like that? Would you like it in football? Maybe don't do basketball. Would you like the chance to get a... Because it seems to me most of the retail, for the most part, has been available in stores. Jack Caglione rookie and a Bubba Chandler rookie parallel. And Nico, you bum. Not getting a lot of feedback on it. I thought for sure you guys would be giving me some of your personal opinions or your personal feedback there. Maybe I'll take another shot. That's what I need. I want one person to tell me, do they like it? Do you hate it? Do you not give a damn? It doesn't matter to you. You're not ordering from Topps. The other thing with Topps, too, is they show you that price, but they also charge you tax. When I had a distributor, we didn't have to pay tax. Like, I had a tax exemption because you go on the sales tax side then, which means I didn't have to pay an additional 6%. I was hoping Jeff would be in. Jeff, if you watch us back, Graystown had it out for you. It's summer. I'm back on my drinking bullshit. So now, like for these, you're talking anywhere from $30 to $70 in just sales tax, depending on how much the box is. And that adds. Jason and I were talking about it. Now, apparently you can find, you can submit it to them even on their site. I have to look into that because it would allow me to do things a little bit cheaper then, because I have to work that into the cost. But cheers to you guys either way. I appreciate you listening to me, letting me have my card therapy. I thought about doing a live video today. Well, when you're with a distributor, you have to have that. They will not, you cannot have a distributor without having it. You have to have a sales tax exemption. It's a requirement. You have to submit it every year. Sasaki, Juan Carlos Stanton, Cool Young, Kyle Teal. It's really not hard to do, but you have to report it on the other end. Kyle Teal, rookie. There's that refractor. Must be one per box on that. Brandon Sproat. Kyle Teal arrivals. Arizarena. How about Francisco Lindor out of 99? Sorry, I was a little off camera there. Francisco Lindor out of 99. No, you do on everything else. Like, I have to on eBay. I have to on, because I don't submit it. I could, but I don't. But again, that's not the case anymore. Once Fanatics took over, all distribution stopped getting anything. I wasn't getting much from distribution for the last 2 years, even before that, because they were getting weaned off. That's kind of how it worked. Topps started weaning them off of baseball. They cut out a couple distributors completely, and then it kind of just turns into they don't get anything at all. Ooh, something nice. Edwin Diaz, Jeremiah Jackson. He started out the year well, in a great way, but not anymore. Jose Ramirez, Caglione, Corbin Carroll, Kyle Teal, Nito, Carson Williams at the refractor, Trey Turner, and an Evan Carter out of 150 rare. That is in the 246 rare side. We're going to look at that. If it is, we'll pump it over. I've been trying to keep an eye on that, but I will go through, Joseph, and look. On the Philly. Oh, Nate, if you're listening, Nate, you can see it on the list here on break number 2. I do have number 2 on the list. It was probably not on the original sheet, but I made sure I went back and checked because I actually looked at that. All right, let's see if there's any rares here. Jeremiah Jackson is a rare. So is it the look of the burst on the back? Kyle Teal is common. Zach Neto is common. Cool Young is common. Brandon Sproat is common. Yeah, so it's this color, this burst right here. Thank you. Is anyone else getting excited for football? It's getting me right now. Max Fried, Drew Gilbert, O'Neal Cruz, and an auto is going to be for the Tigers out of 150, Troy Melton. Rookie out of 150. Both autos were rookies. Carson Williams, Dylan Cruz, Chase DeLauder arrivals, and there is a Roman Anthony arrivals refractor rookie. Corbin Carroll with the uncommon parallel, and Tariq Skubal. Oops, I need to get some sleeves. So what do they do with that, Joseph? Give us a little insight. What do you do with the shareholder? That's so cool they do that. I know a lot of people are like, well, it's just kind of a formality. They're not really owners, blah, blah, blah. I've heard that. Again, I'm not trying, and it's such an interesting take because no other team does it. So how does that go? All right, here we go. Tatis. Oh, did Dylan Cease, I think it was. Did he finish his no-hitter today? I saw he had one going into the 8th. Altuve, Bryce Harper, Connolly Early, Kyle Tucker, Carlos Correa, Juan Carlos Stanton, Andrew Painter, and then Nico Horner out of 250. I can't get away from the Cubs tonight. Going out to Sean Ruttenberg. I mean, it's probably a more legitimate vote than most of the votes we take part in, so he lost it in the 9th. That sucks. How about Ryan O'Hearn yesterday? 3 home runs, 10 RBIs? And did you see the interview with Paul Skeens? They're like, what do you think of his 10 RBI game? He's like, I don't know. It's kind of selfish. I mean, like, he clears the bases so there's no one left on, like, to score. He doesn't leave himself on for someone else to bring him in. He was as dry as could be. And the reporters, there was no giggle. It was such an awkward, like, dry humor moment. I loved it. I'm, like, inside, like, dying, thinking, like, are they going to laugh? Kyle Teal, Dylan Cruz, Refractor, Mookie Betts, Luis Morales, Vlad Guerrero. There's a J.J. Weatherholt, Caminero. That is a rare. And a Kyle Teal rookie on common to close it out for the White Sox. This one, I don't think this one had it. Was there 4 numbered in the last one? Did you ever go when they ride their bikes to training camp? Well, I appreciate the votes, guys. It does look like, and I would get it, because if it didn't fill, I'm talking about the pool now. If it didn't fill, like, because we had open boxes, I'd open it. Because I feel like I'd be fine doing that. That'd be a way for me to finally open product. I always feel bad when I don't get much if I open some of it. But I kind of like the idea. I hope they do it for hobby boxes. What was that like? Do you have any pictures of that? If you do, would you mind posting some pictures? I would love. I don't know if you ever did. Hopefully you got some pictures. Here we go. Box number 2. Not quite as strong as box number 1, especially since we had Ohtani and a nice Trout numbered. 2 numbered out of 25. So box 1 wins tonight for sure. J.J. Weatherholt, rookie arrivals. Caminero, rare. Kyle Teal with the on-common refractor there. Roman Anthony arrivals. Jeremiah Jackson, rare. Caglione, rookie on-common. Carson Williams with the common parallel there, or refractor. Bubba Chandler with the common parallel. Kyle Teal with the common 1 per box parallel there. We had the Kyle Teal arrivals and a Caglione. Our numbered cards were Lindor out of 99 for the Mets. We had A's Brent Rooker out of 99, Nico Horner out of 250, and Evan Carter. I think one of the things with that, too, is no numbered rookies. But we did get 2 rookie autos. One of them on numbered Zach Maxwell for the Reds and Troy Melton for the Tigres. I got a case of it. We're going to post it tomorrow. I am going to do the megas and mixers with random. I'm just going to do them random. Maybe I'll do some PYT, but I'm not committing the whole case to PYT. So, but I will commit the 6 boxes of hobby that I have because you guys filled them so well. Unless we have a big hiccup and it's just awful, then I may have to do it. But as long as we're filling, I will not mix in the... Oh, Braves did the same thing? I did not know Braves did that. Do any other teams do that? Yeah, I tonight podcast while I was mowing the yard, been doing drafts, got my magazine. It's all, I'm full bore football. I've committed. Today I was mowing, like, I got to tell him I made the turn. So the one thing I did here, and I've heard the megas are awesome. I'm super pumped to open them. But I did hear the autos, the checklist for the autos are the lower tier autos, which is fine. I'm all right with that. At a fraction of the price, I'm 100% fine with that. But I did hear the big autos come out of the hobby. But we've seen, I just still, we just pulled a Bobby Witt out of a blaster, albeit it wasn't numbered. It wasn't anything like blow your socks off. But I said that's the one thing I can commend Fanatics for, is that they have upped the retail game so much. I have enjoyed retail with a Chrome football, a Platinum baseball. We did, what else did we do? Oh, we did the UFC, which that was Panini. So that, but again, not near as many numbered cards. This Don Russ was too. Wait, was the UFC Topps? No, that was Topps Chrome, wasn't it? Topps Chrome UFC. Do I have any? Yeah, Topps Chrome UFC is what we did. So that was Topps. I was gonna say. So hey, I'm good with the retail, especially when their hobby stuff has gotten pretty fucking steep. Pretty steep. So you got a numbered auto. Out of 3, you got 2 autos, so it's hitting like platinum. I love it. I was kind of worried how the baseball crowd would react to the retail side, but I don't think anyone's going to be mad right now. Not if they continue to put hobby out at this price. We're going to do more of this tomorrow. I am going to start the day out with a PYT tomorrow. I'll wait till a little later, and we'll also do a random tomorrow as well with some of the megas. I might post them simultaneously, not at the exact time, but have them both up. So if people want to get in a little bit of the retail, want to get into the hobby PYT, there'll be a random, there'll be a hobby to do it. So I hope you all have a great night. I appreciate those guys who voted and who jumped in here and contributed to the chat. I do appreciate it. Let's go O's, I guess. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.